Well, hello! Welcome to Tea with D, where we're drinking in some big life truths along with some tea. That's probably coffee and maybe even wine, because this is a judgment-free zone, my friends. I'm Dr. D. Franny with My Yes Life, and I am a mental excellence coach for realtors. And I love helping realtors master their mental and emotional space so that they can sell more houses, make more money, and improve the lives of their families and their communities. So Tea with D is all about getting rid of those garbage can thoughts that are cluttering up your big, beautiful brain. And so today, I am really excited to talk about how we misuse our goals as entrepreneurs. As humans, actually, we do it in all departments. We often use our goals to make us feel really terrible. It's ironic, right? Because we set goals to become a better, more capable, more awesome, happier person, and then we use them to beat ourselves up. But real quick, I want to talk about, look at that. See all that mess behind me? Those are new parts to my new desk. I'm super excited because I finally made a decision and went and bought most of the pieces, and the rest of them, because I didn't have them in stock, are coming on Friday. So I will have a new desk for my new office. And it's so crazy how long I spent not making a decision. I sat in indecision trying to figure out like what desk I really wanted and what style it should be and how it should look and what functionality and how it needs to be just perfect, which is so silly. I realized my brain was trying to make me make a decision for the perfect desk forever. Which, like, I don't know, since I started working at home, I think I'm on my third desk already. And the one that I have right now, it's kind of like super wobbly because of all the moves. And so I was wasting so much energy by knowing I needed and wanted a new desk, especially sitting down here every time it would wobble when I'm trying to work, and then just not making a decision. And so finally, like, to help myself move forward, I was like, I just need the right desk for this space. I just need a desk that will enable me to work how my business is right now. So much better, right? It was so much easier to make that decision, finally go buy the desk and get it moving. So I don't know what's going on in your life that you need to make a decision about and free up some energy and mental space. All right, so anyway, back to how we misuse our goals. So one of the things that happens when we make a goal is we often lose sight of why we make it. We forget to think about how we're the ones who chose the goal. No one had a gun to your head telling you how to make the goal, right? At some point we thought, hey, I need to make a goal in this department. I want to grow and I'm doing this for myself. Isn't that funny? Like, we start to think that we have to do something rather than we want to do it, which then causes us to create a whole lot of dread and avoidance and resistance to doing the actions that will help us achieve the goal. We maybe have a system in our business for lead generation, prospecting, those sort of things, and then we don't do it. All right, we made a goal for how many people we wanted to talk to, how many drop-bys we wanted to do, how many prospecting calls, and then because we're thinking, oh man, I have to do that, then we create dread and don't do it. Which then, when we start to not do the thing that we know that we should or that we want to be doing, we use it as an opportunity to beat ourselves up. Good morning, Shonda. Thanks for joining. Okay, so we forget that we make the goal on purpose to serve us. We start thinking that we have to do the thing rather than we want to. We start dreading and avoiding doing it, experiencing a whole lot of resistance. And then we start beating ourselves up when we don't do the thing. And then we often create stories about who we are or who we aren't when we don't achieve our goals. we start to identify with the lack of the result. Like, I'm a failure. I'm no good at, maybe the goal is to weight loss in the beginning of the year. And after the first few weeks, you stop going to the gym and eating good, and then you just make it mean something about you being lazy, or that you'll always be fat, or that you're not capable of enjoying the gym. You just don't have that gene, right? And then we start to create all this stress and overwhelm and a whole lot of pressure and spinning to try to force ourselves into creating that result. It's like stepping into that hustle energy. I just got to hustle my way to the result. And that rarely ever leads us to anywhere good, when we're trying to hustle and pressure ourselves and create stress and overwhelm, because again, we're just piling on more negative feelings and pain onto doing the thing, the behavior that we know that will get us the result. And so when things don't feel good, we don't like to keep doing them. That's just how our brain works. It wants to maximize pleasure, do the things that feel very good, and avoid doing the things that don't feel so good. And so when we make our goals feel really crappy, then we're going to fall into a pattern of settling for less or quitting altogether, right? We're going to stop making goals because why bother? I never achieve them anyway. Why bother? It feels really crappy and I don't want to feel crappy. And some of this is like happening on a very subconscious level. You're not even aware of it, but you're just like, goals don't work for me. And I want to talk about another thing that we do that is even more insidious and highly problematic. It's a thing called micro quitting. It's basically tiny acts of complacency that slowly eat away at your desire and your confidence to do the things that you need to do to achieve your goal. So you've set the goal, you know what you need to do, you've got an action plan. Hey, Jonathan, good morning. And then you slowly take your foot off the gas. So quitting looks like, I'm just not going to go to the gym no more. I'm going to cancel my membership. It's not like I've been going anyway. Quit. Micro quit would be, I don't have time for today's workout because of all these other things I need to do. So I'm just going to skip it today and I'll get back to it tomorrow. Until you make that little micro quit how many days in a row. And then it really does turn into that, I'm going to quit, right? It's not like I go anyway. Another quit. I'm just not going to make prospecting calls anymore. It doesn't work for me. A micro quit would look like, I have to run a million places today. I have to run the kids around, all the things, right? I have 27 things to do for my current clients who are under contract. I can skip my prospecting calls today. We forget that the reason why we're doing our prospecting calls is to keep our pipeline full, right? If we wait until we have time to do them, that means we don't have anything in the hopper. Another form of this, like how you quit, would be, real estate isn't for me. It's time for me to get a job. I just don't want to do this anymore. But a micro quit looks like, I just need to feel a bit more confident and get better at my scripts before I go out and meet potential clients. And so then we chase learning, we chase perfection, and we don't go out and do the things that help us make money, get more clients, sell more houses, which then ends up leading to the big quit, right? So I want to know, are you misusing your goals? Are you using them to make yourself feel terrible? Are you beating yourself up? Are you creating stories about what it means about you and your capabilities and what you're able to achieve? Put a comment and tell me how you are using them to help or to hurt you. If you feel like you could use some help getting better with your goals in your real estate career, join me for Get Better Results Continuing Education class. I'll drop the link in the comments. I would love to have you join me. It's a free continuing education webinar where I help you learn how to get better results. We'll go over things like goals, quitting, settling, and a whole lot more awesome other stuff. So I'd love to see you. I'll drop the link. And with that, I'm off. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Much love. Ciao, ciao.